It is my happy duty to report that the Power Hour is live. KFAN.com/watch is where you can find it.
What did you
just
say?
just showed up.
Fiber, your world unleashed.
It is his happy duty to report this.
I don't know. I made a call at the last second because I was like, it's a sad duty to report. So I was like, what's the opposite of sad duty?
Right.
Happy duty.
But it is the classic Halverson delivery of sounding depressed while saying the phrase, it's my happy duty.
I started to say it. I'm like, this is stupid, but I'm already in. I'm already committed.
This is more from the band Holy North. The Holy North. Shake on it.
I'm not trying to blow their horn here. It's got a little like Nathaniel Rateliff to him as well.
Oh man, that's my guy. By the way, he's in town this week.
Is he really?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go.
Where's that show?
I believe it's at the X, and I believe it's Saturday. I love that record so much. I think if you looked at my Apple Plays or whatever the hell you call it, that'd be my number one most played record this year. It's so good.
Zach and I were just talking about the Halvey Hot 100 that comes out every December, right? His top 100 songs and albums or whatever the years or artists of the year. I'm late to the party, but I joined Spotify this year, right? To the old family plan, right? This is convenient. And so I'm going to have a Halvey Hot 100 of my own. One of my 3 or 4 songs is a song that is 13 years old, but I just found out about it 2 months ago. So there's no doubt it's going to be in my top 5, and it's 13 years old. I feel like Superstar back in the day giving the album of the year to Back in Black like 6 straight years.
Great bit.
Hilarious bit.
Yeah, great bit.
Even though in reality he just forgot to do it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but I had never heard the song Dance Yourself Clean by LCD Soundsystem until about a month ago, and I can't stop listening to it.
That is such an underrated band.
Yeah, and I don't know anything about them. It was a band I had always heard of, but I'm like, who the hell is LCD Soundsystem? And then Dance Yourself Clean hit me about a month ago. It's an 8-minute song with a 3-minute build-up. You're like, where is this going? And then 3 minutes into the 8 minutes, it finally kicks in, and it's worth the wait. And I bet I've listened to that 8-minute song 100 times in the last month. And I'm not exaggerating when I say 100. It's freaking awesome.
Oh.
So super late to the party on LCD Soundsystem. Anybody else? You like that band though too, Chris, or what?
Yeah, I do. Do
you know that song, Dance Yourself Clean?
I don't know.
It's fantastic.
I don't know that.
It's 8 minutes?
8 minutes. And the first 3 minutes, you're going to go, where is this going? And then it kicks in and it sounds like CHVRCHES on steroids. The band, not the entity. Not like the place of worship.
Oh, that's a really buff priest.
Yeah, wow. It's got a real like heavy synth thing. It's awesome. Love that song.
Check out that body of Christ.
2011 or something.
Dude, keep going.
Yeah, keep going. Do more play on words.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
You're clever today. I'm so happy that you're happy about your duty to report quantum fiber.
Rise from the deadlift.
Look at you. My gosh, dude.
Lord,
that's pretty.
Keep going.
You got another? This is more than I thought I was going to get to.
Well, now you're on the spot, and it's improv time. One more. You can do it. We all believe in you. We all have faith in you.
I can't think of any. Check out these alterations. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, it's not bad. Yeah.
They have a song called New York, I Love You, but you're bringing me down. And he's featured in Sonic Highways, the Foo Fighters documentary, which is one of my favorite things.
Is that the one we cried to?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, really dumb question. Is LCD Soundsystem the group, or is that what he goes by? Is this like an AWOL Nation situation?
It is the group, but James Murphy is the face of it.
He's the artistic genius behind LCD Soundsystem?
Yeah, there's one moment in the final episode of Sonic Highways about New York, because he's from New York, and Dave Grohl says, what do you think's going to happen with music in New York City in the next 20 years? And James looks at the camera and he goes, well, if you want to know the pulse of what's going on in a city, you ask a 46-year-old guy with kids.
All right, self-aware.
Yeah, he's great. I love it.
All right.
They're super cool. So I got to check out that song.
Dance Yourself Clean, and it's, again, a 3-minute build. But I never skip ahead. Once you fall in love with the song, like the 3 minutes of awkwardness makes the last 5 minutes better. It doesn't make any sense to skip the first 3 minutes. Just my opinion. Let's do Fan 5.
It's their number one most listened to song.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's from 2010.
Yeah.
You're right. Geez.
Check it out.
Awesome. Anyway.
He's got a song called Daft Punk is Playing at My House.
That's brilliant.
Not at 46 with kids.
No,
They're
he's
not.
not. No. Yeah.
All right, here we go. I can't wait to start with this one,
for
Saucy.
Fan 5, brought to you by Builders and Remodelers.
Yeah, Wild One, Wolves. Jason and Travis Kelce were named by People Magazine as the sexiest podcast hosts.
Who was?
Sexiest?
Jason Kelce and Travis Kelce were named by People Magazine as sexiest podcast hosts.
Dude, can we get a hold of iHeartRadio, make sure they get an award for that?
Oh, dang.
It's not even Tuesday.
Is there a competition involved?
The floor is yours.
We now are just making things up to include them in, so the Swifties will buy it or go to a website. We're just making up things to give to them.
I almost took a picture of this and then texted it to you the other day. It was at Sam's Club.
Yeah.
It's like Costco, but not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sam's Club's still around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one in Maple
Podcast
Grove.
memberships to both.
Yeah, he did.
Mm-hmm.
So I was at the one in Maple Grove going down the cereal aisle. You know how they had that like Kelce's Choice or whatever that they were promoting?
Yeah, for sure.
I thought it was just one box of cereal that they were going to slap their face on. They were on almost every box of what is that Kellogg's or what or General?
I think it's General Mills, isn't it?
I think it's, well, yeah, I
Doesn't
think
matter.
Is Cinnamon Toast Crunch General Mills?
Yeah.
Then it's General
All right,
Mills.
so whatever one it is, like every brand had their face on it. Like this is what Jason and Travis like. Every like I don't know, Fruit Loops, like I don't know, whatever, 7 or 8 different cereals. Their face on all of them, and I'm like, I gotta troll Sauce and go.
Don't
what
care.
cereal should I get?
Don't care.
They approve of all of these ones.
No, we don't need them. We need them like to stay around and live a healthy life.
Right.
But we don't need them around anymore.
How long is this going to last?
I don't know. It's too button bar. It's just who cares? They're on everything. They're making up stuff to put them on so people, the Swifties, will buy it. That's all it is. They are
good.
Yeah, I mean, good for them.
I understand the Travis bit, but his brother, I mean, everything that he's involved with too, the Swifties care about?
I guess it's
I don't get
Swifties
this.
care
All right,
about
so
everything.
let's walk this one through. So Jason's done. He's retired. What should he be doing?
What should he be doing?
Mm-hmm.
Playing golf all day.
So he should not broadcast?
No, he
shouldn't
can
have
broadcast.
endorsement deals?
No.
Shouldn't podcast?
Sure. But it's everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's everything.
So what should Travis be doing as a professional athlete, still in his popularity prime,
but like,
despite being on the back end of his career?
But like, look at like all the other tight ends. Like, you take a look at like George Kittle, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's not everywhere, right? He does the Little Caesars commercial, and that's about it, right? They are
Is
everywhere.
that too much?
No, they are everywhere because they know that the Swifties will buy it. It's brilliant on everybody's bit, but it's okay
marketing
to not care about them or not like them. That's where I stand. I think they're terrible. I'm tired of them.
I was at a grocery store the other day, and I was walking through the frozen pizza section, and some radio
It's on
dude...
one pizza. It's one. It's not every pizza in the frozen
Where
pizza
are
aisle.
they, by the way? I'm starving.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we haven't had them here in
I
a while.
know.
Oh, they're gone.
There was this time a couple years ago, I was walking through a liquor store, and there was this radio guy's like cardboard cutout staring at me when I walked right into the liquor store.
But
I'm
that's
like,
one
Jesus.
liquor. That's not every single Captain Morgan brand they make. It's not every single General Mills cereal.
You know that
it's not every single Buffalo Wild Wings commercial. It's not
know,
every single
Travis
award they
Kelce's
get.
got a pizza, and it's a lot better than yours. You know,
It
why?
probably is.
Yeah.
He's got more sausage.
Oh yeah, for sure. But Travis Kelce and Jason Kelce are oversaturated. We don't need to see them all
And
the time.
hang on, I got one. And
Oh, here we go. I'm so clever. Blah, blah, blah.
and I don't know why you had a cardboard cutout, because Travis Kelce is willing to liquor.
Oh.
Yeah, right.
I don't know.
That's what my sources are saying.
And your sources, all of your sources have been fired.
That is true. Most of them have been let go by our media. I don't have the sources I used to have because they've all been dismissed.
I thought that wasn't going to happen.
We were told if... Oh, boy.
Can I have
it's
my
not
401k
Tuesday.
back?
Oh, here we go.
We were told if we did that,
I
it
want
would
my 401k
save their
back.
jobs.
K back.
Whoa,
And
careful.
then they lost their jobs anyway.
Rosie, don't get them started, please.
Yeah. Rosie.
I'm just trying to listen in a little bit. I'm not quite sure who they're referring to, but it's probably better that.
So, Rosie, you and Jeff Lambert had a podcast called Down Memory
Let's get it
Road.
on.
Right.
You guys finished second to Jason and Travis Kelce for
We
sexiest
did.
podcast hosts due to People Magazine's poll.
Yeah, we gave it a shot. Second is okay. Nothing wrong with second place.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hawk's dad loves number 2.
Yeah. I forgot about your erstwhile podcast.
Well, I would have
Really?
continued
Well
on, but Jeff decided to move to the hinterlands, so
Yep.
that's the way it goes. But we had
That's
fun.
okay.
But I may recreate.
sees him all the
I
time.
got some other ideas I'm working on. So
Oh.
Is that right?
Artificial
yeah.
intelligence, virtual reality, and
Cooking something up?
like that.
No, so
Yeah, I got a lot of
Rosie is
stuff
on
to
our
bring.
show, Common Show, the Vikings Show. Is he overexposed, or can he do a podcast as well?
No.
He's on. He's on every radio show.
Fox
in the,
9.
No, I'm
Right.
not. Just the Fox pregame show and school stories and
you porn.
new porn. Uh-oh, he's showing.
Oh my God, Tommy,
What'd he send?
I don't even want to know.
go
What'd
show
he say?
Chris. He's talking about Travis and Jason Kelce, I assume, right? Oh my God, Tommy,
boy.
come on, man. Oh,
This
boy.
can't be good.
No, show Rosie quick and then go show Hawk.
Yeah, let me see.
Yeah, show Rosie.
Is it a picture?
No, it's just a question.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Well, that was a terrible sound.
Yeah,
that was not
here he
good.
comes.
Okay, I can't imagine.
No.
Hey,
No.
Oh my! Come on,
Come on, Tommy.
Tommy.
No.
I think the answer is no, but why even ask?
You can't rule it
That's don't ask questions you don't
want the answer to. Yeah.
I don't think you want to know why.
I know why Tommy wants to know the answer to that
Yes.
question. Come on, Tommy.
Yeah. Do you know
Oh,
they've got
man.
they've got a new Tommy Happy Meal
Oh, no.
out. Oh, really?
at Cousin's Chicken.
Oh, my. Hockey. Again. That was off the air. Oh, my God. It was off the air.
Who's
Cousin's
I know-
Licking Chicken.
I know Tommy.
Oh my God.
Oh, that was off the air.
Tommy. I know Tommy's diehard college football, right? But I think Tommy watches a little NFL football. Does he not?
Oh, yeah.
Anybody have an idea who his favorite NFL quarterback is?
Kirk.
Oh yeah, I think he does
Good to
like
know.
Kirk. He's mentioned that he really loves Cousins. He's probably pretty bummed that he's in Atlanta now.
yeah. What a loss for Tommy.
We love you, Tommy.
Well, that
all
has
right.
been a hell of a turnaround.
That
for
was
the team,
enough.
By the way, I thought season was over for old Kirko early, but they've turned
He's
it around.
playing well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Putting up giant numbers.
He'll
You
be
shouldn't
here.
count Cousins out. If that's one thing I've learned,
No.
Yeah, you gotta at least
You have to embrace him.
you gotta
consider
embrace him. You gotta consider him. You gotta keep him on the table,
right.
just in case they perform like Cousins is currently performing.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh boy.
December 8th, he'll be
No
here.
wonder he loves Game of Thrones.
Wow.
Headlines next. Power to Morning Show with Rosie on the Fan.
If someone out there needs to
This is News Getting Old and Man versus.
then someone out here needs to
Let your voice be heard. Tune into Vikings Fan Line following every Vikings game presented by Verizon. Listen in right here on KFAN, anywhere on the iHeartRadio app. The free iHeartRadio app, I should say.
Thanks, buddy boy. This is Case Control. Lights out, Barbara. Local music, guys. Send yours to KFAN, Hawk at KFAN.com. I'll play it for you.
You
Hawk
can
at
you can
KFAN.com.
obviously play local music.
If they give me permission, because
Yeah,
they own the
they're
rights
giving
to it.
permission.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it. I didn't understand the dynamics involved with
Yeah.
these days with what's going on.
We never know either.
No, I don't know for sure either.
Okay.
But this is
Well, it's good to hear.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I like giving people the opportunity.
100%.
Like, there's a young band out of Savage,
Mm-hmm.
and I'd like to play a little bit for you, if you'd like to hear it. Rosie, do you want to hear it?
Sure, of course.
I really want to know if you feel good about this.
I'm afraid.
Where is it? Damn it.
You can't find
Come on, where's it? Come on. Now.
Rosie, look out.
It's called Let Me See Those Big Tanks.
Okay. Okay.
Or Hawk?
Rosie Hawk.
Chris is on one today.
He is.
He's got to go take a nap.
Guardsy just tweeted out, someone go get Chris Hockey.
Why?
I don't blame him.
What'd I do?
They're from Savage.
Yeah.
Is it called Sounds of the Vag?
Jesus.
My God,
What in the
Zach,
hell?
where is the line with you?
Where's the line? You've gone too far.
Muss calls his hometown.
Yeah, Musk can say that. Musk has been here for 30 years.
He's been in
Okay.
this building for 30 years.
All right. Let him out.
He's trapped like
Hotel
Beetlejuice.
California.
I'll see you in 22 years, everybody. I got a great joke.
You're leaving?
I can't find Waiting and Watching and Wondering Why.
Oh,
You'll
no.
find it.
That's not even close.
Yeah, what was that?
That was the worst mouth guitar of all time. No wonder mouth guitar guy is going to be missed at the state fair. We
Yeah.
can't replace him. Brett just proved it.
Right.
Is he actually done this time? Or
He's in California.
matters, right?
Yeah, Rosie. Rosie took him to the game.
I took him to California.
Yeah, he paid for the park. You made him
I
pay
paid
for your
$200
parking.
for parking. Yes.
You drove him all the way there, Rose?
I did. It was nice of me.
Headlines brought to you by my friends at Wolf River Electric.
Nice of me.
Thanks, Wolf River Electric. You can go solar. Get those solar panels put on thanks to
was
Wolf
nice of
River Electric.
That's good.
Things like that.
By the way, you get an app when you get solar panels, so you can track how much solar energy you're producing and crap. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, I bet.
I've only had them like a month or so I don't even know what the number is. I'm just pumped about how much money I'm saving on my electric bill. Right,
Yeah.
like it's almost essentially wiping almost all of it away.
I'm anxious to hear how it's going to go this winter. I don't know the dynamics.
Don't know how it works.
Yeah.
But so I see all these like kilowatts that I'm producing and
Right.
stuff, and I'm like, is that a lot? I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'll figure it out. It's fun.
1.29 gigawatts.
Close. It was 1.21. Very close.
Whatever.
He's sidetracked.
I wonder why. Zach just did. Earlier this month, a pet kangaroo escaped from its home in Durango, Colorado. It did return eventually safely. If somebody found it and brought it back, but I assume at some point in the next 2 to 5 years, we'll have a documentary on HBO about kangaroos as pets.
Oh, of course.
I wouldn't do that.
No.
Why is that, buddy boy?
They're not the nicest animals.
No, they'll knock you out like Mike Tyson in his prime.
They will.
Yeah, they will.
Pet kangaroo.
Well, they
Yeah,
kill pets, man. That's a big problem down there. Like if you're out
They know how to
hunting,
box.
like what they'll do is they'll grab a dog, they'll grab them and they'll take the dog
with
to
ketchup?
a body of water and drown the dog.
Yeah.
Mark!
I didn't say anything.
You're laughing.
Rosie,
That's terrible.
Why is that
Frankenstein?
funny?
Zach, you just gave everybody in the Twin Cities the mental image now of a ripped kangaroo
Yeah.
holding a dog under the water until it suffocates.
There's
Awful.
videos on YouTube of this.
I gotta see
How
that.
would you even find that?
I've got to see
That's
that.
not what you're looking up on the internet
and obviously
today.
not the one where the
We got
dog
something.
dies. Like it's where the dog owner
Comes and
goes
rescues
and
him?
just punches the living hell out of the kangaroo.
Yeah, they are evil.
You know what? Drown that kangaroo.
Hear me
Good
out.
luck.
Hang on. Hear me out. Was there any chance that kangaroo was just baptizing the dog?
That's not bad.
Oh my God.
From the
And that
punched
man
a-
that punched the kangaroo was interrupting a religious
He
ceremony.
the
punched a
steroid
preacher
church?
kangaroo.
The only man who can ever teach me what to sing of a preacher kangaroo.
You guys are good.
We're stupid.
that was
so stupid.
That was
This
funny.
show-
Garcy, don't you want
dumb.
somebody to come get him now?
Yeah, Gardsy.
I didn't reference. God, I gotta see those things.
I do, though. Come on.
Okay,
You need
calm down, man.
honestly.
Get help.
Not even that. Just take a deep breath. You came barging
We need to
in
get
like
Bree-
you won the lottery.
I can't. All the blood's rushed away from my head.
we need to give Breed a spray bottle.
yeah.
And Max, that one.
Rosie, a lot of times when I do a story about like Coke Freestyle, I know I'm just going to trigger Zach. I don't know why I
Sure.
think this one's going to trigger you, I think. Let's see if it
Gardsy.
does. No, not Gardsy.
No.
According to a new poll, about 20% of Americans think kids of all ages should be allowed to vote.
Barrero.
Oh, no.
What?
No. Most adults shouldn't be allowed to vote.
About 20% of Americans think kids of all ages, should be allowed to vote.
No.
For elections, real elections.
Yes.
Okay. Well, maybe they'll make more sense than other people, but I all ages is rather. So a 4-year-old's going to walk in and just vote for Ronald McDonald or something, or what? Right in. I don't understand.
Right.
No, the answer is, of course, no.
I would guess. I wonder what the percentage is. I would guess the amount of people who vote, kids who would vote for the same candidate their parents are voting for, has got to be 85+%.
Probably.
Right.
Yeah,
And
the house.
And the younger they are, the higher it would be, the closer it would be to 100, right? The older, once you get into your teens, maybe you start breaking off from what your parents think. But if they let 5-year-olds vote, they would just mimic whatever they've heard in the house and vote for the same thing as their parents.
I think like 14, 15-year-olds probably are old enough and probably maybe wise enough, having picked up enough to maybe have their own, a mind of their own and not be influenced necessarily one way or another by their parents. But
maybe.
Maybe. It depends. But no. I mean, it's...
Zero res.
Wow.
Zero res? No. Zero res is zero.
Zero.
No, that dog is
Zero is no longer with us. Didn't drown.
Zero res.
Hockey, just relax. Relax.
I mean, not to get dark. My dog did suffocate in a bag of potato chips. That is the actual way my dog died. True story.
Was a kangaroo involved?
But a kangaroo was not involved in water, was not involved in
Crocodile Dundee.
Oh, my God.
Paul Hogan was not at my house.
Wow. Just
That story, it's just creepy. Poor guy.
Unless Paul Hogan ate sour cream and onion lays and then left the house and left the bag as a trap for my dog. And my dog.
All the time.
Man. That was terrible.
That was terrible. And like I said,
the image was the worst. I couldn't get it out of my head forever.
It was the worst way to go.
Hasn't happened to me yet.
And what's even worse, dude, what's even worse is afterwards we looked it up. And it's a thing with Frenchies because that's like the perfect size that they go into bags of chips and then essentially like they breathe so heavily that it forms like a suction cup around. Man. Not to depress.
This is like
we're already talking.
Rosie.
Zach brought up drowning dogs with kangaroo arms, so I can bring up my actual dog's
sounds like
death.
a dog's version of Saw.
That dog's got kangaroo arms?
Oh yeah, dude, it was the worst.
I feel really bad for you, Cory.
The worst. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, no problem.
Whoops.
Well, I bet it took my daughter Harper about 1.5 years to want Lay's potato chips back in the house. And now Motion Mars.
She's fine.
She crushes sour cream and onion Lay's.
She pour one out
Sounds
for
so
a doggy?
good.
And,
God.
and does not pour them out for the doggies.
That would be a bad idea.
My dogs are scavengers. Frenchies are scavengers. I don't know if all dog breeds are, but my God,
they are, man.
Yeah.
Frenchies will just you throw one speck of a potato chip on the ground, and they swarm like sharks getting chummed.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We
It's
had,
crazy.
You remember our yellow lab Rosie?
Oh yeah.
Named after Mark Rosie.
Yeah, of course.
One time I had we had one of those runoff ponds behind our house, if you guys remember, and just full of junk, right? And I had some moldy bread, and I threw it out into the, I figured ducks would eat it. She ran through the electric fence, shocked her, like crazy, swam all the way out into the middle there, ate all of the bread, and came back, walked back through the electric fence, and then threw up everywhere.
I'm going to say,
That's how much of a scavenger she was.
And that's how much she liked bread. That was the equivalent of getting straddled and slapped by Carly Zucker, right? That dog loved bread.
Yeah.
Willing to get zapped twice.
I'm pretty sure Hawk would have done the same thing for
And
that.
then a
No
kangaroo
doubt.
came around the corner.
Yeah.
With a bag of sour cream and onion lays and said, eat this, kid. And then I'm going to drown the hell out of you. This got dark.
Yeah, I don't know why you guys are.
All right, let's lighten everybody's day.
This got weird.
Yeah, let's talk about Heath Ledger's death and lighten everybody's day up.
Heath Ledger.
Yeah, check this out.
Yeah, still.
I don't know
sad.
if we've ever done this one. This is fascinating to me. I don't know why I think this is funny. So the day Heath Ledger died in 2008, the number one search on Google was Heath Ledger. What was the number two searched term the day that Heath died in 2008.
Heath Bar.
Man.
You know what? That's
Heath
a
Ledger was the
really
number one
good
term searched
question.
on Google. What was number 2 the day Heath Ledger died?
Had The Dark Knight been out, I think it had come
Yeah,
out,
it
right?
hadn't been out long because he wasn't able to go to the
died.
ceremony.
Yeah, I don't think when he
Yeah.
died, I don't think it had been released yet. I think
Yeah,
No,
I'm
it
not
did
sure.
not.
I think it was the movie was after, and obviously the awards were
I have
after.
no idea. Is it really? I have no idea.
I don't know why this makes
Is
me
it
laugh.
gettable?
Yeah, I think it is. You'd have to. I mean, obviously, Chris is on the right path. It's a mistake of the
Yeah,
name.
It's like Heath Candy Bar.
Heathcliff the cat. Heath
It's only changing one letter.
Schuler. the
Health
quarterback?
Ledger?
Heat Ledger.
The number 2 search term that day was Keith Ledger.
What?
Yeah.
People thought his name was Keith.
Oh,
So they were looking up the death of Keith Ledger
Poor Keith.
with a K.
yeah. That was sad.
Think about that. To be the number 2 term on Google search, that means so many people
Oh, yeah.
typed in Keith.
Right.
Wow.
What is
Sheep
that?
Ledger.
Happening.
I don't know, Rosie. I don't know what's happening.
He's also so good in 10 Things I Hate About
Yeah,
You.
he's great in everything.
A very polarizing day. Today is National Candy Corn Day.
Come on.
Cat's
Candy
out.
corn with peanuts is great. Candy corn on its own
The
is
cartoon
terrible.
characters?
Yep.
Can usually
Yeah.
handle about 4 or 5 of them.
Button
bars.
Honestly, why even
We
show
had,
up,
we had
Rosie?
the break room. We had some yesterday, and I went, okay, should I? Because I don't really eat Halloween candy, but I did, and I was like, God, damn, this is good.
Fun bar.
I feel you, brother.
Yeah, what's the Hogster?
And no, that was enough. That was enough.
They're so good.
They are good.
Okay, insert joke here, but how about these psychos? According to a new survey, 28% of people that eat candy corn start by eating just the white tip.
I
I
believe
do
it.
the same thing.
Why don't you just eat the whole thing?
I don't know.
tip?
It doesn't
No,
taste different.
I know. I don't know. It's an OCD thing.
You eat
I eat
It is
just
an
the
OCD
tip?
thing.
I eat them in pieces.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know.
That is very strange.
I
That
know.
is odd, Hogs
Yeah,
Daddy.
I don't know.
Here's what I did wrong.
Oh,
What'd you do,
Pat.
15%
Relax.
eat the wider end first, and then about 60% eat the whole thing at once,
fact-
like an
Well, that's what you
actual
should
human
do.
I
being.
eat the yellow part first, then the white part, and then the orange. Yeah.
So you start at the base
start at
and
the
work
base.
to the tip.
That's right. Well,
Oh, yeah.
you know what? I got a system.
Ta-da.
God, this show is so dumb. Why am I on this show?
You're hosting it.
Yeah, but why are you on this show?
I don't
you
know.
have Emmys. You
Oh,
have
well,
regional
that's
Emmys.
More of a candy cane guy.
That makes sense.
The whole town knows.
Go.
Yeah, that checks out.
Yeah, we know.
All right. Again, I say if it's a Coke freestyle story, it's going to be aimed at Zach. I just did a voting story. I'm like, let's see if we can get Rosie triggered. This is no doubt going to be a story that Chris has the strongest opinion on.
Oh, boy.
Can't wait.
Oh man.
I don't have the numbers, but there was a recent survey just asking people the question, what would happen in your neighborhood if you put up Christmas decorations before Halloween?
Oh, man.
Because right now, my neighborhood is loaded with Halloween decorations.
right.
It looks awesome.
Yeah,
Some
it
of my
is.
neighbors went
Sure.
nuts. My neighbor Dan across the street from
fun.
me has like one of those 15-foot scarecrow
Yeah.
things
Yeah,
that like
Hawk bought
walks.
one of those.
It's sick.
Yeah, do you have that,
And
Hawk?
you guys have been to my house. You know when you come up up the hill to
Yeah.
my house? His house is the one that's at the top of that hill. So it is staring every time I drive up that hill, it's staring right at me. I'm like, that's a giant ass scarecrow.
And you
It's
just
awesome.
nod at it,
Awesome.
go to work.
Shout out to Dan Rich. It looks super cool.
Well-
But what if the guy next to them,
Has the
right?
Christmas decorations?
The house next to them, which happens to be Scooter and Fellatio's, what if they had Christmas decorations already up? That would be insane.
It would be.
You can't have Christmas
No.
decorations up before Halloween. Inside your house, go for it.
My
Outside,
neighbors
No.
would not be surprised at all. They would not.
nobody in the Twin Cities would be surprised
So
if
what
your
is,
house
is,
had.
is the date this weekend all of a sudden? As soon as Halloween's over, people put up their Christmas decorations?
I
They
think
don't
that's
wait
the
till-
unofficial.
Yeah.
People expect when it gets anywhere close to Thanksgiving, the
Right.
Christmas decorations start going up. I think once.
Well, we're seeing the commercials already.
I mean, is
Card-
108 going to Christmas music November 1st?
May 1st, they started.
Oh, they did.
Oh,
that's
really?
already happened.
There are already Christmas sections at Target, which shocks no
1,000.
one.
They're-
It's right behind the Halloween section. You can still get Halloween candy and buy a Christmas tree.
Yeah.
He's the reason.
My buddy's wife works for Target. They're setting up for Valentine's Day already.
That's insane to me. What are they doing? But I guess it works.
Yeah. Yep.
What?
Yeah, they have a section of Valentine's Day stuff already at Target. Yeah.
Man.
Did you buy that skeleton that plays the guitar hawk from Target?
I didn't buy it.
Have you seen this scarecrow that I'm talking about?
I certainly have.
Yeah, it's awesome. It, like his heart like lights up and then he moves and talks.
That's
I
great.
think he's going to freak some of the younger kids in the neighborhood
Well, yeah.
out.
We drove by
which
a
I
house
kind of love.
yesterday that had like every 80s slasher guy, dummy, obviously, out in their yard. I'm like,
Not the real ones?
kids aren't going there. Why would kids walk? Kids would be freaked out.
Yeah.
In like 3 years, if my son's like, Dad, let's go down. I'm like, nope, good luck.
I'll take him.
He's dead.
Wow.
You're not going to stay home with Kel and hand out candy while Sauce and Paul Jr. are out.
I'll be happy to do that
Trick-or-treating?
too.
That-
Maybe Lawyer Lambert will be
Yeah,
there.
she gets cold, Rosie. Help her out.
That
Of course I
giant,
will.
I've seen two different varieties of that giant skeleton. One of them moves and one of them doesn't. Have you seen the one that moves?
No.
It's incredible. It's I don't know. They're it's over the top. I don't know how much those things cost, but I'm impressed.
I'm a kill guy.
Very
That's what it
surprised
says.
you haven't purchased all of them.
Yeah,
Well,
no.
didn't he buy like a 17-foot snowman once?
Well, he
or
bought a
something?
car on a basically Temu like a week ago.
I love that car.
Man, you know
Did you
what?
sell
by the
it
way?
yet?
Well, here's the thing. So I had my guy Tim Seahusen take a look at it yesterday. He said he believes for around $1,000, I can get that sumbitch up and running like a top.
Really?
That's not bad.
Right. And so that would mean I'd
That's a
have
sweet looking
About
car.
2,500 invested.
about 2,500. Maybe try to sell it for 4,500 or $5,000.
That's a nice little flipper flop.
Yeah,
Yep.
good for you.
Turn this into a reality
Yeah,
show.
is this
Forget
your
home
bid?
improvement. Just flip cars and
Can
make a
I
TV
Call
show
it the
out of it.
Hawk
I'll be flip.
Shop.
And I have some ideas who can be flop.
Okay, God. Wow.
Hang on. Sauce just said call the show Hawk Shop. We got to do better than that. Sauce, come up with a better name for Chris's car flipping reality show. Something better than Hawk Shop. You can do this.
Chris Carr.
Okay. That show exists.
Country
I think.
mornings.
Period.
That too.
Hockey's Car Bonanza.
So it's a cowboy show.
Yep.
No wonder Kelly didn't let you name your son.
I mean,
Under Hockey's hood.
oh, Rosie.
Chris wants the name changed to somebody else.
That got weird.
It sure did.
Look at his face.
Oh,
He's
boy.
only thinking about one thing.
I know.
Two.
Actually, two.
Thank you.
Jesus.
Buddy, I don't know who you are.
Encouraging it.
You're about to get chlamydia.
Stop encouraging
Zach, you're normally
it.
good at this. What would a Chris Hockey car flipping show be called?
Hawk to ya.
I knew you were going to say that.
Come on.
Bree, you want to try? See how I go around the room and make everybody but me do it? Then I don't have to
It's
come up with
convenient.
anything. It's really good. I just get to be Aisha Tyler or Drew Carey and make you guys do improv and avoid it altogether.
Chris's.
Okay.
Yeah. We're just gonna leave it at that.
Workshop that one.
Yeah, we'll send it to rewrite.
Tough break, Bree.
Yeah.
You don't like Car Bonanza?
Ring doorbell.
Great.
Love it.
Is that an order?
Doorbell. That's great. God, you're funny today.
Ring is offering $100,000.
Thanks, Frankenstein.
$100,000 if anybody has undeniable, good luck, footage of a ghost on a ring cam.
Oh, man.
You can get a ring
You
cam
could be
video
creative.
of a ghost.
Yeah.
$100,000. By the way, forget the dude's name because he's been on Shark Tank, the guy that started Ring.
Pasta bolognese.
Yeah, so Pasta Bolognese was originally on Shark
Shaq's got
Tank.
a big piece of that company.
Well, and Amazon bought it for like $1 billion.
Right,
But that guy, again, was on Shark Tank, and he did not get a deal, and it's, whatever. Anyway, point is, didn't get a deal, and now
Hey,
he's
your guy.
on.
Didn't
Yeah,
they?
Todd Graves last week. Raising Cane's guy was on Shark Tank. Shout out to the guy, though, from Ring. $100,000, very cute. Offer $100 billion. You ain't paying up.
Right.
Don't hold your breath. Make it 100 million, 100 billion, 100 gazillion. The two main rules are the video has to be 30 seconds or less, and the footage must be filmed on a ring device. And then, of course,
Verify.
they have to verify it.
Yeah, good luck with that.
By who? Like ghost people?
Ghost people.
Oh, ghost people? We've got one. Yep. It's real this time. Oh, yeah, put me on hold? Okay, I'll wait. Then they play Thriller and
Hang on, can we back up?
Ghostbusters.
So who called who in this situation? The people who claim to have the video on the ring cam. They called the ghost people.
Yeah.
And now the ghost people are like, hang on a second.
Yeah. And then
So why did they put them on hold, though?
Because they have too many calls. People who think they've seen ghosts.
Okay, but this is the one that is going to win.
This is the one that's going to win.
All right, so they're on hold. Thriller's playing. Clever play, if you ask me, by the ghost people. Stay on brand. So they are now watching the video and verifying its
And they go, congrats.
validity.
You have the first ghost people video. You have won.
How did they verify it?
They're ghost people. I don't know their tactics.
How do they know it's not AI or CGI?
I don't think
Because Allen Iverson's still alive.
I bet they got
Iverson's still with
access. I bet they can see, like, if it was, like, in the file stuff, if it was directly from Ring. If we're going to
What
be
about
serious
Ghost
about
Hunter?
this.
What have you been
Yeah,
up to?
taps.
Is that right?
Is that right?
So, so the ghost people verify it, and then they call Ring, and then they say,
What have you been up to?
"We got one, $100,000. Send this guy a check. He found it."
You call the ghost people, and when they answer, you say, "What have you been up to?" They say, "Hunting ghosts."
And then you say, "Is that
Is
right?"
that right?
That was,
Whoa, see, there's one here. Hawk thought he saw Dark Star that one time.
I sure did.
I was losing my belief until, like, last Saturday.
I saw a wizard
I
man
had
once.
something happen.
What happened, dude?
Just the door got just like pushed open, like not even pushed, like pounded open. And I'm looked to my left, and I'm like, there's nobody there, and the door to the garage. Just there's no reason why. I don't know.
effect.
I'm sure there's a reason, and I already can
course there
feel the hatred coming from behind me. I just have no idea why I'm sitting there.
The wind.
And no, there was no wind. There was nothing. And I heard the pounding, and I thought it was like my father or somebody. Like
Whoa.
no. So
Jeez.
whatever. I mean, it's probably not. Sure, there's a reasonable explanation. I was impressed by the my lack of knowledge as to how that happened.
Have you ever seen those like TikTok accounts that are just like a couple in an apartment? It's like, yeah, our house is haunted, and that's like their whole bit. And every one of their videos is like easily like,
Yeah,
it's like a fish. You can obviously tell someone just pulled like a fishing line or moved a chair or something. And I'm like, I look in the comments and there's 100,000 of just like, you got to get out of there. That's haunted. Oh my God. It's like, am I the only one?
Chris Hockey,
Yes. Sir.
have you seen the ghost hunting parody?
No.
On South Park?
No. On the website you go to.
Oh,
that's not a parody. That's real.
that's a pornography. Yeah, I've seen that.
Have you?
I've been slimed.
No, I've not.
Don't cross the streams.
You know they say
That's a
that.
different one.
You know that, yeah.
That's a different
Anything else, Core?
Last one. This is almost impossible. I don't think you guys are great with geography. I would not have gotten this either. This is a tough one, but I just want to see if anybody gets it. Let's see if anybody here is a genius.
Give it here.
Any of you guys play Scrabble?
Yes. Yeah.
You
Kelly
play
and I do
Scrabble?
all the time. Yeah.
You're
I'm not
serious?
kidding. Dead
I believe him.
serious.
Yeah, I believe him.
Yeah. Scrabble's fun.
All right, so this is
Wheel of
very
Fortune.
guessable, but what are the 3 or 4 letters that are worth the most? What are the crazy ones? The ones that basically have never been
Z?
initials combinations, right? Z,
7?
yeah.
Z, U, W, X.
Like J, Q,
Yeah.
X,
Yeah.
Z.
You listen to
Anyway.
JQX.
If you can play a country name in Scrabble, what country would be worth the most points?
Oh, man.
Country.
What country would be worth the most points in Scrabble based on the letters in its name? If anybody gets this, I'm going to be very impressed.
Someplace in the Congo, I'm going to guess. Let me think here.
Think about what we just said.
Yeah.
It's got to be very obscure letters. And this is tipping my hand a little bit, but obviously probably not a short name either, right? The more letters, the better.
Kazakhstan.
Not a bad guess.
Yep.
Not a bad guess at all. Incorrect, but not bad. Like I said, I'm going to be very impressed. Play along in your cars. If you're carpooling with somebody, yell out the answer.
Uzbekistan?
Not a bad guess.
I just wanted you to say not a bad guess. For
I mean, it's got a lot of crazy letters. It's not a short word. You can verify on Wikipedia if you want, if that's a country.
Is it in the Power 5 continents?
So are you asking, is this in Antarctica or Australia? So Australia or Antarctica, sure. We can rule those two out. Thank you, Zachary. That's really narrowed it down. All right, how about this? This might give it away, but let's see if any of you can get it if I say this. It starts with an M.
Mozambique.
Nailed it!
Wow, Rosie!
Got it. Rosie, first to the finish line.
Nice job,
Mozambique
Rose.
Right.
would be worth 32 points, and that is the number one country if you could play country names in Scrabble. Way to go, Rosie.
Thanks.
Roser, you
Mozambique.
are a wonder.
There you
Look
go.
at you.
Pulled that one out.
Yeah, you didn't even hesitate as soon as I said
No.
M.
More than 60% of Americans say they believe in ghosts.
Man,
I saw a couple in the elevator coming. Oh, never mind.
Did I remember?
60%. That's kind of crazy to me.
I don't know if I believe in ghosts, but I'm telling you, and I know you guys are going to laugh and make fun of me, and you're going to call me an idiot, and
Not
it's
about
going to be
this.
like the whole show.
For the last 15 years.
Yeah, and that's fine. There are definitely like spirits. I'm not saying you can see them, but like there are times at night where like I'm like, what in the world? I don't know. You just have this weird feeling. I'm not saying it's
Your
real.
old place had that.
Yeah, correct. See, that's where the Wizard Man was.
I don't know. I can't
And then,
vouch
like
for the Wizard Man.
my old roommate, John King, the Beezer, he claims he had sex with a ghost.
I know
once.
Beezer claimed that he did.
That's hot.
But I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like you get in spooky
He's just
areas.
saying.
There's some things where you're like, man, what's up with this place?
Well, there's
Just spooky, eerie feelings. Not that you see ghosts.
No, a lot
or
of
any that.
stories, though.
Yeah.
Things move. Talked about that hotel in Milwaukee. I'm not going to mention the name because you always laugh about it.
Holiday Inn.
Yeah. Wow.
But players have moved out of the
Yeah.
rooms.
What's his face? Mookie Betts won't stay there.
It's the Pfister, right?
The Pfister, in Milwaukee. Old school hotel that people just, a lot of players
stayed
I
there.
know will not stay in the
Yeah,
rooms
Mookie
there.
Betts
That's not the
doesn't stay
name of the
there.
hotel, though, is it?
Yeah, the Pfister Hotel. Pfiste.
Button bar.
That's not how you pronounce it, though. How do you say it?
Pfister.
Barely know.
Anything else you guys need?
No, that's probably about it.
Thank you.
Anyway, I tend to agree at times. There are
There's some things.
phenomenons that
Yeah.
happened and
Again,
unexplainable, but
What's the haunted room allegedly in the Hotel of the Shining? What's that hotel called in real life?
Stanley.
Is it like room 13 or something?
28 or something like
Yeah,
that.
like
It's a 227 with Jack A.
I don't know what that means. Something about
happy Halloween, everyone.
That is a dated reference.
I mean, like,
That show's 35 years ago. Oh, man. Man, I got to update my jokes to like the
you know what?
21st
Nobody's
century.
going to judge you.
No, I
think it's
judged myself. That 227 ended like in 1992.
What has that been?
It was a sitcom that was terrible. Paul, your hands
Did
up.
Hawk like it?
Yeah, because Jack A was in it.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah.
Oh, Jack and A.
All right. Chris is going to take the rest of the day off.
Go to take a nap.
Rosie,
a pleasure.
Sorry about all
I don't know
this.
what that means.
Congrats on Mozambique. That was impressive.
Thank you.
Who wins on Sunday, Rose?
Close game. Indianapolis has played it very, very close to the vest. So I think the Vikings, Reichert kicks a field goal. I think the Vikings win by 3.
Let's hope he boots one from 70.
I heard you
to
guys
win.
talking
Let's
about
go.
that. That would be
70.
sweet. That would be sweet.
Thanks, Rosie.
You bet.
9 to noon is next. Power Trip tomorrow, 5:30 to 9. Tommy and his random questions will be here. Lever, I can't wait to ask him about that intuitive that was on Twin Cities Live, that guest, where they were guessing letters and whatnot. That'll be fun. Fargo Flash tomorrow. Parker Fox tomorrow. Tom Pelissero tomorrow. Thursdays are loaded. Power Trip Morning, so see ya.
Everybody have a wonderful day.
You too, Abba Dabba. Love you.